Okay, we're ready, we're gonna go. I'm glad. Okay, I just need to make sure I have everything before I go. So I've got... Oh, finger in the wrong place. Ugh. Cool, I think we're ready. Just need to double check my wallet. Cool. Goodbye, apartment. Have a good evening. Few face, that's a bit better. Is it like super dark? So it's actually raining quite a bit today, so I think I'm gonna take the monorail. And that is just what I said. What are you up to today, though? You said you just woke up. What you up to? People at my door. I know I said that this is here before. Should we go get some beer before we get on? Actually, I'm just gonna go to the convenience store quick, just to maybe get some cigarettes. Whew, get out of this rain for a bit as well. Yes, this beer. Eating ice cream. Oh, you know, that's like my favorite thing to do, by the way. What flavor are you eating? Also, let me show you the ice creams here. It's like an obsession of mine. Okay, do they have... Oh, they have the best one. So this is like cookies and cream ice cream. What is this? Oh, it's like coffee and cookies. Sounds quite nice, actually. They have like actually the best ice cream in Japan. And people also look at me like I'm crazy when it's like raining and cold and I just buy like a ton of ice cream. But let's see. Curry buns. These are my favorite. They're like little like deep fried pieces of dough with curry. It's like, I think it's definitely smart, like how the governments, like especially in Europe and like in the US, and I know South Africa's handling it quite well, but I feel like people also need to like not get so paranoid about this kind of thing. Like take the precautions, but you know, it's firstly a very low number of people have it. And for most people who are like healthy and, you know, not very old, you're not necessarily going to have very serious symptoms. And even if you do, like, you should be strong enough to survive it. Obviously, that's not the case for everyone, but I think there's a lot of maybe unnecessary panic. If that's like a good way to put it, it's the drugstore. This was the only place I could find toilet paper for like the good part of a month when we first had our breakouts. And the only reason that I was able to get from there is because uni friends left too. Yeah, I guess that's the thing with like everyone being off. So I was saying, sorry, it's like the only place that had toilet paper because they were rationing it. They were only letting like people buy one packet of toilet paper. It's quite hectic actually. So I'm sending out an SOS, sending out an SOS. Super dark. Keen to see more lit up area. Get nice big arms from doing this because you get like a really tired arm. You keen to watch me get very drunk? No, I'm not gonna get very drunk, but I'll have a few beers. Keep saying. I was actually doing karaoke earlier and I was taking requests, but then I had to shower because I was getting very sweaty. So you missed it. But you know, actually, I'm hoping. Sometimes what I'll do is when I go out is if I meet like some very friendly people, we'll end up doing karaoke or karaoke. So maybe. Oh, hang on. My cross here. So interesting. Now you can see where I live, which is kind of cool. Sorry, I'm just checking the road. I'm going to show you guys. There's like a skate park here, and there is. Oh, it's very muddy. You know, like basketball courts, and it looks a lot brighter on my side. But 1 second. Is it super dark, by the way? Is it difficult to see? I'm sending out an SOS, sending out an SOS. There were like 100 billion bottles that washed up upon the shore. 900 million and a couple more. I didn't know what to say, so I just threw one back in the ocean. So this is like the local skate park, which is like super empty now. I don't know how well you guys can see. And it's like super wet, you can tell. Like, I should really get a light. And then we have like tennis courts over here. It's actually pretty cool. It's like the local park, I guess. Like, to be honest, I've never walked through here. Like the park. So tennis court, sorry. Basketball court. Well, it's like a half court, I guess. If only I had a ball. It's a lot brighter here, which is nice. So like, yeah. B-ball court. Kids playing soccer. They're probably like, what the fuck's this giant doing? Maybe some of my kids are even there. And I can't go through here, it's a dead end. Night walking, yeah, bro. Like, thought I'll go for a drink or something. Might meet up with a friend later. Just kind of like showing off the area, especially at nighttime. It's really cool. Can you see how wet it is, Chris? I don't know if you can tell. We got some soccer boys. Maybe you can see my purple socks. Yeah, everyone here is like super sweet. There are a couple other guys that like drop in and out. Yeah, you see the puddles. And honestly, I think it looks a lot more wet like in the video. Like, I'll show you. Like, I have my raincoat on. Looking nice, wet and sexy. Yeah, so there are like a couple of cats that like drop in. Obviously, depending on the time zones. Most of them are from like Canada and the US. I think there's a guy from like Australia. Maybe like a Swedish guy, I'm not really sure. So they're all really sweet and yeah, it's always nice to chat. Hey Fluxy. Tuxy and Fluxy, oh my god. Oh my god. Can I set you guys up? Oh, so much puddle, dude. So as you can tell, like a lot of the stuff hasn't been suspended due to Corona. Like they still have a lot of like bigger gatherings. So we should be getting to the main like shopping area now. So it should be a lot more lit up, which should be super cool. And we're gonna ride the monorail. So Okinawa is quite small, so we don't have trains here. We just have like a monorail system. And it goes across like the main city, which I'm in. And yeah, actually this park's like really famous in Okinawa. Like a lot of people run here. And why Pog, dude? The monorail or the park? There's probably a little bit of a delay, so I'm not sure what that was in reply to. Just my hair's going flat. Oh, that lot. Oh, you can also, I'm going to show you guys like my favorite bridge. I don't know. No, it's not too cold. It's about like 22 degrees. It's actually pretty, Okinawa doesn't really get very cold and it gets, I've got hiccups. It gets extremely humid. Let me show you guys. Oh. Can you see the little dog? Cute. Yeah. Where we can see its bum. Okay, so it should start being a lot more lit up now, and it should look a lot cooler actually. I think that was a Shisa dog. Is that what they're called? Also, can you guys hear me alright? It might be a bit windy this side. I'll send an SOS to the I actually really like the look of the wet street and the wet buildings, especially since it isn't pouring. Although saying that, it is picking up a little bit. Oh, oh, they have some really cool graffiti here as well. Let me show you. I don't know if you can get a good view of that. Let me go under the bridge. And even in Japan and Okinawa, you wouldn't expect it, but we have some homeless people, bro. like, which is super sad, but... So this isn't the best, but maybe we can get a good view of the other side of the road. I don't know. I'm not gonna cross, but I don't know if you cats can see that. Looks better in the daytime, and they recently just painted this, so it's really cool. Yeah, it looks really nice. So this is like the main shopping center. I actually have my Japanese lessons on the top floor. And Chris, I think you've seen the museum, which is just chilling over here. Ah, it's getting heavy. I think we're definitely going to take them off.